Welcome to Business Reporter's Future of Retail campaign. I'm Rachel Hicks. The holy grail of e-commerce is transparency. We all want to quantify the return on marketing investment, but most often the value of a campaign is unclear at best. Brands who were promised that data technology and the smart application would bring triumph often feel cheated when they find out that their sales have underperformed. Is this a technology problem? Or are we struggling with the wrong methods? We try to find the answers and the solutions today with Pavel Sima, CEO of ROIVENUE. Good morning, Pavel.
Good morning, Rachel.
Now let's have a look at this analogy between rewarding a football player that scores the goal and giving all the credit to the last click before a sale.
Sure, but before I get to it, let me tell you why is it even important. In the UK alone, 18% of the whole retail is already online in e-commerce, and that's £600 billion industry. So dozens of billions of pounds are flooded into digital advertising and marketing activities without the marketers really realizing what is the true ROI of those distinctive activities. It's like a black hole for money, and it is crazy. Till this day, the multi-touch data-driven attribution has proven to be the best method of how to solve it. Now, this is a heavy word, right? So let me explain it to you on that analogy, Rachel. You watch soccer at all?
Yes.
So let me ask you, who's your favorite player?
Harry Kane.
I could have thought so. That's a forward, that's a striker. Usually strikers get the most fame, money, cars, and what have you. But the best coaches know that it takes 11 players and the best cooperation that they could achieve to win the championship. And they've actually been at this problem of how to attribute the performance or the win to those different players since 1960s, where one mathematician actually came up with a formula for them, and he later won a Nobel Prize for that can calculate it. But the sad truth is that 90% of marketers are still in the dark, caught in the last click paradigm that has been around for the last 15 years.
So can you, in that case, paint a bit of a picture for us of the difficulties that your clients typically face?
Totally. Usually before a customer purchases something, he goes through more than one touch point, meaning that, for instance, you would see and click on many different ads before you got this elegant dress, right? And we've even seen an extreme case where a customer clicked on 38 different ads before he finally ordered his fridge. Now with the last click approach, where all the credit goes to the player who scores the goal or to the ad that is the last before purchase, the marketers are totally in the dark in which channels are actually bringing value to the table and which are only cannibalizing on the efforts of others, while they're of course still paying for all the ads.
Okay, so if we take that a little further, then how does the data-driven attribution model provide a solution to that situation, that problem?
I'll give you an example. We've recently done a case study with Orange, the telco company, where they put a lot of money into display advertising. And display is something usually you don't click on. It's just, but it affects your purchasing decision. And previously they had no way of knowing what is really the ROI of this activity while they're putting a lot of money into it. So with us, they were not only able to tell what is the ROI of having and doing display advertising, but also they found out that putting the same campaigns, same ads on different placements, on different publishers, let's say a Telegraph versus Daily Mail, the same campaigns had 14 times different ROI. They were not only shocked, but it led to a reshuffling of the marketing spend with different publishers, and they were actually able to then scale it up and with the same ROI achieve double revenue on that activity.
Okay, so that's a great example. If we were to look at your company's analytics service. What could clients expect to see on their marketing services, and what kind of scope of improvement would they expect?
Right. We usually work with two types of clients. One is sort of the bigger, larger, stable enterprises where the budgets are usually given for a year. And to them, we help squeeze maximum out of those budgets, so improve their ROI. Recently, for instance, we helped AXA, the insurance company, to an increase of 160% on ROI on their affiliate marketing activities. The second type of client is really the aggressive e-commerce players or traditional retailers that are now shifting to do e-tail, where for them everything is about growth. And we've been lucky enough to have helped a number of these clients grow triple digits year over year and conquer market after market within Europe.
So with your knowledge of this sector, what are the key takeaways you'd want people to remember?
90% of marketers is still doing it wrong and not really knowing what is the true ROI of their activities. They're flooding money down the toilet. Luckily, there is a solution in terms of machine learning and multi-touch data-driven attribution. And if they employ that, they can actually see a lift on ROI, revenue, profits, and customer lifetime value.
Pavel Sima from ROIVENUE, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you a lot.